recording. Hello, YouTube. Oh yeah. Yep. Hello. All right. So I'm gonna be playing Dragon Quest Builders, 2, for a little bit. I'm probably not going to finish an entire playthrough of the game, but we'll see how far we get. I'm also going to narrate the subtitles as much as I can, but there's a lot of dialogue in this game, and this is not my first time going through. I have beaten it once, and I've just kind of had the urge to play it again. So let's dive in. All right. I forgot to turn on one little thing. There we go. Tested that. I'm hoping that works. Just let me know if there's any audio issues. Alright. Start a new game. Let's overwrite the little test file. Yes, yes, I don't care. I played as a guy, my main playthrough, so yeah, let's play as a girl. Let's get some hair colors going on. I like this color. Color's fine. And I like that eye color. Enter a name. Let's go with Sari. And yeah, I'm happy with them. Let's do it. Configure settings. I'm pretty sure that everything here is the way that I wanted it. No, I'm probably not going to play this part online. Yes, yeah. Let's lower the music a little bit because, in my personal experience, this game is, it has one track for every world, and the track is like a minute long. And you will spend a good 10-15 hours in that world. I like my messages fast. Sure. Pretty sure that's everything. Venture forth, my children, and destroy all before you. Thus decreed the great and glorious High Priest Hargon. And lo, his minions of mayhem did march out rank upon rank to ravage the land and strike fear into human hearts. Our unholy father then gave up his mortal form so that Malroth, the master of destruction, might be reborn and the world be consumed by catastrophe. Alas, mighty Malroth was defeated at the hands of the despicable spawn of Erdrick before Hargon's glorious vision could be brought to life. Rip the dragon in the background. The moon has waxed and waned many times since that fateful day. Now peace reigns supreme, and our order has been scattered to the four corners of the earth. Tell me, brothers and sisters, what does a monster do when backed into a corner? Fights, I say. We must do everything and anything within our power to bring the world to ruin. Well, damn. Thanks for the follow, Faona43, and thanks for the follow, Seaweed. Welcome to the channel. Huzzah! Huzzah! All hail Hargon! Praise be to Malroth! O hellish father, hear our prayer. Deliver us from this world of oblivion. Lead us ever onwards as we build your dominion of darkness together. Sari, you are the hero who will save this world. Arise, my child. Your destiny awaits. What's up, Mr. Bag of Bones?
The look on your face. I was only ribbing you, my child. You're no hero. I know that much. You're one of them builders, right?
Yeah, sure.
You want to watch that mouth, your girl? Telling the truth might land you with more than you bargained for. Still, at least you're not a master builder. You might only be an apprentice, but that'll do. I've actually got just the job for a lass like you. Once you've wiped the sleep from your sockets, come and meet me up on deck.
Alrighty then. Press the left stick to move your character, and right stick to control the camera. Press B to jump. Hey, at least I've got a bunkmate. You know, he seems to have lost his head, but alright. Actually, is there anything in here? Peeks inside the pot. Ooh, whiff, what a pong. This must be the toilet. It looks like it hasn't been empty for a very long time. Alrighty. Not very pleasant, but sure. Stairs are no match for you, I see. You just can't keep a good girl down.
Hehehe.
Ow. Hurt my own ears there. Now, as you'll no doubt have spotted, we're sailing on the open ocean. You've got no chance of escaping, so don't even bother trying. Not that you'd get very far anyway. You're nothing but skin and bones. Here, get this down your gullet. It's fresh from the captain's table, which is where I sit, by the way. Hehehe. A piece of kelp. Yes. Sari can't remember when she last ate. The thought of food makes her stomach start rumbling. Edible essentials. Believe it or not, that kelp can be eaten. Select it with the D-pad and press X to eat it. Doing so will refill your fullness gauge and replenish some hearts. Nom 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 nom. Down in one. That kelp's pretty tasty, isn't it? The pungent aroma and slimy texture make for a spine-tingling combination. Ah, yes. The most delicious of kelp. Indeed. You should thank your lucky stars you got to scoff at such a scrumptious snack, because it'll be the last meal you ever eat. And off screen, we hear the thunder and lightning and all that crap. Yep, you heard me right. You'll be dead soon enough. But don't worry, you won't be shuffling off this mortal coil just yet. I've got plenty of hard graft for you to be getting on with first. Ah, sweet graft. I love pencils. Hehehe. You can wipe that lily-livered look off your face. I'm not going to send you to the cemetery anytime soon. So long as you've got some life left in you, I'll give you a chance to keep hold of it. But you'll have to follow my orders to the letter. I can do that. What's that? You want to know who we are and what you're doing here? If you're that desperate to find out how far up the creek you are, without a paddle, I might add, go and talk to those 5 monsters beneath the flag over there. Sure. Yeah, that. Oh God, these guys. I'm not going to do the list because I'm going to just spray all over my monitor. You're that apprentice builder that we nabbed in Catlin, aren't you? I must admit, I feel a new pang of sympathy for you. It's not very nice to know that your end is nigh. Wee-hee-hee-hee. Well, well, if it isn't Little Miss Builder, you're only an apprentice, but you're prancing around like you own the place. Honestly, you can't go anywhere these days without bumping into an fucking... Reading all the lists is making my tongue hurt. Into an insolent little builder, hell-bent on undoing all of our hard work. The world's going down the pan, that's for sure. Our only choice is to eliminate bothersome builders like you one by one. Cree-hee-hee-hee. Ugh. This ship keeps swaying from side to side. I feel a bit seasick. What's that? You want to know where we're sailing to? I haven't the foggiest. The higher-ups would never tell stuff like that to a lowly little Draki. Hello, Gooman. We're the last surviving members of the Children of Hargoon. The ones who didn't get squished. We're going to bring this world to its knees. All in the name of the great and glorious High Priest. What's with all the slurping? I'm just salivating at the prospect of squashing you goomans once and for all. Middenhall, Cannock, Moonbrook. From forth these 3 kingdoms did come the hated heroes, the scions of Erdrick. A moment. And laid almighty Hargon low. With his dying breath, our exalted leader surrendered his mortal form so that Malroth, the Lord of Destruction, could be born. Alas, he too was vanquished. But does that mean all hope is lost? No, I say. Hargon's ambitions did not perish with him. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow, but one day we will reduce this world to ruin. Alright. Good talk, everybody. Really well executed. And now I'm going back to the skeleton captain. So you talk to the rest of the crew, eh? Obedient little blighter, aren't you? So now you know. We're the last survivors of the Children of Hargon.
Loyal servants of the mighty master of destruction himself. That means you builders are our sworn enemies. We're sailing the ocean blue, rounding up pesky vermin like you, along with anyone else who gets in our way. I can deal with that. I'm okay with being a vermin. Means I get to beat you guys up. Eh? You want to know what we're going to do with all these builders? Only the higher-ups know for sure. But I'll make no bones about it. I reckon you lot are up for the job. Sweet. I'm gonna get some, crap. I was gonna make a joke about some kind of chopped meat, but I couldn't think of a cut at the time. Alright. Joke aborted. We're moving on. Still, that doesn't mean we can't make the most of what little time you've got left. Just be thankful you can be of some benefit as your final moment draws ever closer. Oh, still gotta talk to him. Okay. Listen up, builder. Unless you want to spend the rest of your life behind bars, or worse, you'll do as I say. So here's the deal. Last night's storm messed up my ship good and proper. I want you to make things ship-shape around here again. To start with, I want you to break up all the driftwood strewn about the deck and bring me the wood when you're done. Go on, chop chop. Wait a minute, gotta have both hands. Go on, chop chop. Get at it. Each piece of driftwood is marked with an icon. Run up to one and press Y to punch it into something useful. Oh yeah. Punch away. I'm gonna beat the shit out of this driftwood. Drywood? Driftwood? Ah! Welcome, Tigress. Alright. Deck cleaned up. Back to the bitch. Well, well. My deck looks in much better shape now that you've picked up all that wood. No flies on you, eh? Still, I suppose being given the chance to save your sorry skin will tend to give you a kick up the coccyx. You want to know why I'm giving you this chance? Truth is, as a sworn servant of the Master of Destruction, I'm not supposed to fraternize with your kind. But considering the state of my ship, I've got no other choice. Anyway, it's not like you're a proper builder. You're only an apprentice at the end of the day, so I'm sure it's fine. You wouldn't forsake me for a little thing like this, right? I don't know. Better bring that up with the big guy. Anyway, I think we've chewed the fat long enough. If you want to cling on to your life for a little longer, I suggest you continue working like the dutiful little builder you are. Just remember, you can get all sorts of useful materials by smashing things up. Just be careful that what you bash doesn't bash you back. Ding ding, quest complete. Alright, give me more quests. You're an odd one. Since the moment I let you out of that cell, you've been scurrying about my deck and chatting with my crew without a care in the world. If anything, I'd wager you are actually enjoying this. There must be something wrong with you. I can't explain it any other way. Ah yes, life lesson. Need supplies? Punch the hell out of stuff. Words to live by. I mean, why else would you wear that dopey grin on your dopey mush? Faced with the same fate, most prisoners would be scared witless, but not you. You what? You always look like that when someone's got a job for you? It seems like you aren't scared of us at all. I better keep you busy or who knows what you might try to pull. Luckily, there's plenty for you to be getting on with. For starters, some of the boys on deck have got jobs that need doing. Report back to me when you've sorted them out. Yes, the skeleton man is British. I've been watching you, builder. I saw you scrabble around the deck, greedily pocketing all the wood you could find. The raging tempest that struck last night washed all of our navigation lights overboard. But such things can be rebuilt, can they not?
To it, I wish for you to use the wood you've collected to make some new torches. Do you see that worn-out workbench over there? Use it to make 5 torches. Here, I believe you will need this oil to craft them. Oh yeah, 3 splats of oil. Once you have the torches, you must put them back in their proper positions. Are you just starting out or continuing? I'm just starting out. This is literally the first area of the game. You joined in about 10 minutes after the first cutscene. The 5 black blocks will be your sign. There is 1 by the workbench and 4 more around the stairs that lead below decks. Place 1 torch upon each block. Yeah, I'll just do that. You know, let's just start the whole game over. You know what? Let's just start the whole decade over. Yep. I'm just gonna push this little reset button here, and suddenly it'll be 2010. Do not fail me, builder. Craft the 5 torches and put them in place. Return to me when you have finished the task. You can make some torches at the worn-out workbench using the materials in your inventory. Bam! Torches made. Torches can be placed on top of other blocks. Select the item with D-pad and press X to put one down. Watch out for that hole. And done. It seems you have done exactly as I asked. The guiding flames burn brightly as before. For a ship such as ours, they could do with being attached to a... Good damn. Sinister, if I do say so myself. But I shan't complain. The deck is illuminated once more. I must say, your propensity to create unsettles me. Not that it matters. You will soon outlive your usefulness. But your work is not over yet. There are still others aboard this ship who might still find some use for you. Go to them, I pray. Yes, he's praying for me to see all the others. There's another one over here. Well, if it isn't the so-called builder, anyone would think you own the place, the way you're strutting about this deck. What's with the attitude? You're running errands for the boys on the captain's orders, and you want me to give you a job to do? Tell you what, you can help me relive the boredom of being stuck on this good-for-nothing ship. As long as you're not afraid to put your life on the line. Truth is, I've always wondered whether builders can fight. How do you feel about going mano-a-mano with a monster? Oi, you! Fancy taking a swing at the kid? Just try not to kill her, eh? Ka-ha! Alright, better put them dukes up. I warn you though, that skeleton soldier's a proper head case. Come and find me after the fight's finished, if you could still walk. Eat a butt! He didn't even put up a fight! Well, you're a better boxer than you look. I'll give you that. Still, the only thing those pathetic punches of yours hurt was my pride. Not that I should be surprised. You're pretty bony for someone who claims to be a builder. That doesn't exactly bode well for your future career, does it? Lucky you don't have a future to speak of at all. Alright, be off with you. Go and tell the bosun what a weakling you are. You fight worse than a white washcloth. Hey, Screw you! I've only got my fist. You know how hard it is to break a femur bone? With your damn fists? Hehehe. You fight like a cow's cadaver. You builders really aren't cut out for combat after all. What's that? You would have smashed him with smithereens if you had a weapon. Ha ha ha. A likely story. You're going to bash him upside the skull with one of them torches you're such a whiz at whipping up. Don't make me laugh. Huh? What's that book you got there? Eureka! Sari learns a new recipe. I have learned how to make a cypress stick. A broken branch whittled to work as a weapon. Don't just stand there smirking. Tell me what's so funny. You what? You just worked out how to make a cypress stick? Well, I never. Are you telling me that builders can invent things as well as make them? Yeah. We're big brain like that. Don't just stand there around looking gormless. Put your money where your mouth is and make this cypress stick then. You know where the workstation is, right? And one more thing. Once you've made it, don't forget to equip it. The weapon's no use otherwise. One more thing. Jackie? Alright. When you acquire a new weapon, select it with D-pad, press X to wield it, try equipping the cypress stick to deal some extra damage. Alright, now let's see how I beat him up. Hey buddy, see? The gal genius returns, cypress stick in hand. Now you really look the part. What do you say? Fancy another crack at that old bag of bones now that you got a weapon? Yeah, let's kick his ass. Heh heh heh. That's the spirit. I want to watch that rotter try to put himself back together once you're through with him. Hello, seaweed. Oh man, you're boned. Bye. Yeah, you're damn right I gave you a compound fracture. Ugh, the bone-crushing defeat. I don't know if I can pick myself up after this one. Go on then, lass. Go and brag about beating me to the bosun. Well, you certainly gave that bag of bones a good hiding. Just look at the state of him. The only thing he's good for now is feeding a dog. Oh, this game has a lot of puns. You what? You feel a bit sorry for him? That's a new one. I'll wager no human ever shed a tear for a monster before. Just don't think you can butter me up by tickling my funny bone. Anyway, thanks for that, builder. It certainly helped pass the time, if nothing else. I even think I learned something today. You builders are useless in a fist fight. But with a weapon in hand, you're not to be sneezed at. But you're not done for the day just yet. Not by a long shot. I've got a feeling in my bones there's someone else on board who needs a helping hand. Alright. How you doing there, buddy? There's no response. It's just a pile of bones. Yep. Definitely just a pile of bones. You'll get no response out of me. Alright. I'll just, lazy sailors. Just, you know, lying down on the job. Pick yourself up, man. My. You have been a busy little lady, haven't you? First you made those torches, and now a cypress stick. But one can hardly call oneself a builder without one's tools of the trade. Where are yours, builder? Do you even have any? No. Alas not. Other than that simple cypress stick, you haven't a single tool upon your person. Such a shame. Well, I think we had ought to do something about that, hadn't we? I confiscated this pair of gloves from the builder in the brig below decks. Now they are yours. With these equipped, you'll be capable of hoisting up a whole host of objects without the need to smash them first. Ideal for organizing your articles in an orderly fashion. So, without further ado, pick your newfound gloves, gather up all the barrels strewn higgledy-piggledy about the deck, and place them on the map beside me. Alright. Use the gloves to move objects from one place to another. Press ZR to pick something up or put it down, and press Y while holding something to rotate it. Oh, also, the game doesn't tell you, but if you click in the right stick, you can go into first person mode. Of course, this is super anime. The art style, the art director is the same person who does Dragon Ball Z. And also did all the... It's the same art style for all the Dragon Quest games. Okay, grab these. Oh! Fell in a hole. Something like that. Alright. Wonderful work. 6 perfectly positioned barrels. I'm sure you'll agree that a pair of gloves is an indispensable tool for any budding builder. I was under the impression that the youth of today were nothing but a swarm of work-shy wastrels. But based on your showing just now, I may have to reassess my stance. Alas, no matter the blood, sweat, and tears you shed in servitude, you'll always be a builder, the eternal enemy of our exalted order. I fear your time among us will be but short, but your fate is not for me to decide. That is the captain's responsibility. It would appear you have attended to everyone's errands for now. Hurry along, and inform the good captain that you require some more back-breaking chores. Alrighty. I think I've got... yeah, I'm pretty sure I've done everything. I have played before, but I've forgotten, like, half of the early game. Not bad, not bad. Looks like you've done everything the lads asked of you. Nice to see a human working her fingers to the bone for us monsters, and without a word of complaint, neither. If I doubted it before, I'm certain now. You actually like this sort of thing. You're a proper weirdo, you know that? Still, I won't be satisfied until I hear it from the horse's mouth, so to speak. You enjoy building things? Yeah? Building shit fun.
Of course you do. That's what gets you out of bed in the mornings. I could tell from the look on your fleshy face. You've got all the makings of a master crafter. And that's why we can't let you live. Alright, major twist. Alright. Good game. Game over, guys. Ah, psych. Well, what with you builders being our mortal enemies and everything, I can't exactly have you running bow to stern building like Billy-O, now can I? I'm sorry to say it, kid, but I'm going to have to sever that smiling skull from your shoulders right now. He's got the jokes. He's got the jokes. Just tickling your ribs. Don't look so scared. I'm not really going to lop your noggin off. Well, as long as you stay on my good side, that is. After all, I wouldn't want to lose a willing worker like you. I reckon you've got what it takes to be a cracking little cabin girl. And what's more, I like the cut of your jib. What do you say, lassie? Will you join my skeleton crew? You don't have to say anything. I can tell you're too overcome with joy to thank me now. Actually, there's something else I've been meaning to ask you. What's that big book you're lugging around? I've never seen anything like it before. Huh? Where'd this rain come from? Why? You'll have to tell me later, lassie. Looks like there's another storm rolling in. He turned into Waluigi for a second.
Ah, an apprentice builder. You will do nicely.
This is your world to create, and yours to destroy.
Oh, by the way, these like kind of faded cutscene text things, you can't skip them, and with the exception of the tutorial ones, they last for friggin' ever. And I missed some of that. Oi, Clothiers, what are you gawking at? Didn't you hear me? I told you to get your fleshy rump below decks and into the hold. It's far too dangerous up here for a landlubber like you. Alright, running. I'm running over here. I'm running. Oh no! Why? What the heck's going on? That doesn't sound good. Captain! Come to the hold, quickly! We're in deep goo-goo down here. Blimey, I don't like the sound of this. Hold tight, I'm on my way. You alright there, builder? Ah, but I can't be stopping to help some human. I've got to get to the hold. Argon, preserve us! This is bad. This is really bad. Hey, builder! Get your bony backside in here pronto. I need your help. Alright.
I'm on my way, sir.
Oh, yep, that's not good. Over here, builder! What took you so long, eh? I've got bad news, builder. We've been swept right into a reef and a rock gone clean through the hull. If we don't fix this fast, we'll be heading down to Davy Jones' locker. I don't know if this'll work, but try cramming a crate into that hole. Got a pair of gloves, don't you? So use them. Alright. Box. Hole. Man, I wish shit worked that well in real life. That was a closer shave than I'd have liked, but you did it. You saved my... Oh, throw me a bone, not more holes. Wah! We're taking on more water. You've got to do something. Use some more crates and plug all those holes up. Alright, no problem, buddy. Give me that crate. Yep, let's get up here. Come on, let me get that one. And grab that. Yeah, it is very Minecrafty. They all use the blocky voxel system. It's just like Portal Knights. You're a lifesaver. Builder or no, I owe you one. But our run-in with that rock has made mincemeat of my hull. The next wave that hits us could... Oh, here comes the other side. Wah! I knew it! It's a race against time, builder. Grab some more crates in those holes and hurry. Alright, one hole there. You know what? I'm sure we got time. Don't worry. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna gather some resources, beat the shit out of this wood. Give me some of that, and we're good. Alright, let's get the one last one here. And there's that. Alright. We good now, Mr. Skellington? You showed up my ship good and proper, builder. I don't know where we'd be without you. She'll hold for now, but who knows how much long... Oh, throw me a bone, we're done for. Ah, that's a lot. Holy moly, look at that one. We don't have any crates big enough to plug up a hole that size. No, we don't. This is it, Builder. It was nice knowing you. I'm done. Done for, Builder. Oh. Oh, what's gonna happen? Oh, kill him! Oh shit! He really did. Yeah, that was all the prologue. This game is very, very, very long. Oh, hey, what's up, Soda? It's been a while. Yeah, it's, there's been a lot going on, and, my setup was not ideal for the longest time. But hey, now I've got a capture card. So, streaming the Switch. Yep. I've got my my setup equipment. Should be right down there. Just scroll down a little bit. And now I have awoken on a beach. Sari awakens on a sandy shore. It seems that she is washed up on a desert island, along with the wreckage of the skeleton ship. Yeah, it seemed like a decent starter capture card, and I had good experiences with Aber Media back when I did recordings of my N64 and stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll give it a shot. And so far it's worked pretty well. I'd say the only issue I've found so far is that the pass-through to my ears, the sound has about a second delay. But I don't know if that's going to come through on Twitch, but on my recordings, everything was synced up. Okay, she decides to take a look around to see what she can see. Alright. Well, first off, I want to get me some resources. I know I'm going to need it. That is also really good to hear, because I have two different audio outputs coming from the capture card. I have one that you guys are hearing, and then I've got one that I'm hearing.
specifically so that for you guys, I can balance the audio a bit better between my microphone and me. And then the one that I'm hearing, which is just a much louder version. There's nothing here. The whole place is deserted. Where is this place anyway? How did I even get here? How did you get here? You got here from waves. Ocean current. The voice seems to be coming from the other side of the rocky outcrop. Sari might be able to dig through the sand to get the other side. Alright, some more kelp. Aha! I have a chest. Give me a couple more of these. Sure you are. Kelp is the only thing I can eat right now. Alright, so we're in the Isle of Awakening. The land of infinite opportunity. So this is the hub island. You'll always return to this one. And it's kind of the one that's intended for you to kind of build and customize to your liking. And you'll get further opportunities to customize it as you go to different islands. And I mean, it's true. I mean, if you look up on the top there... I keep forgetting my webcam is reversed. If you go look over that way, you can see the little loaf of bread with a percentage. That is my hunger. It goes down with pretty much every action. And over time. The sky is such a strange color. Have I died and gone to heaven? Or hell, more likely. Wait, why are we more likely to go to hell? What did you do? What did you do, Sari? Huh? What was that noise? Hey, Bunches! Who the heck are you? Bunches? Fuck you. What you call me? Finally, a live one. Say, you wouldn't happen to know how we wound up here, would you? You were on the ship that sank, and then you woke up on this beach? So how come you didn't cark it too? What's your story? I don't know, some deity must have kept me alive or something. Your name's Sari, and you're an apprentice builder. Huh. Never heard of one of them before. Congratulations, I guess. Anyway, my name's Malroth. Hey, you want to see something really gruesome? Follow me. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, what do you got? What's the matter? You're not squeamish, are you? Come on, you won't be disappointed. Alright, let's see what this guy's got to show me. Up. More kelp. Sorry, Malroth. I got some stuff to eat. Nom nom. Is that him making that grunting noise? Shut up, Malroth. Oi, it's this way. Alright, leave me alone. But that's what I call dead in the water. Bet you never seen anything like this before. Oh no. Seems like you and me are the only survivors of the shipwreck. What's that? You don't remember seeing me on board? But if I wasn't on your ship, then how did I... Cough, splutter. What the? Hey, that girl isn't dead after all. She sounds like she's in a pretty bad way, though. We should do the right thing and put her out of her misery. There's no response. It's just a corpse. Bye-bye! A wave breaks out on the shore and washes the body out to sea. Alright. Where am I? How did I get here? Eep. Alright, lady. I'm freaking deaf now. You're pirates, aren't you? Filthy, freebooting brigands who shall take me captive and demand a ransom for my safe return. Wow! There she goes. She's got a mouth on her, hasn't she? There's only one way to make sure she shuts up for good. Mind if I do the honors? No! It's a bad Malroth. We don't kill living people. Yet. The hell is that? Oh, it's a slime! It's a dead slime! A wave breaks on the shore and washes the body out to sea. There's no response, it's just a corpse. Alright. It's just the same message, so I'm gonna skip it. I know in advance what quest she's gonna make me do. Which is also why it's making those little dingy noises. Get away from me, you villains! If you're going to take me captive, at least tell me where we are and how I got here. Well, we're on an island with nothing but sand, rocks, and a few corpses to keep us company. You must have washed up here with Sari when your ship sank. Just a moment. Do I know you? Yes, I remember. You're that builder from the ship. The one who ran around grinning while those horrid monsters barked orders at you. I know you were in cahoots with them, so that means this is all your fault. Well, what are you going to do about it? Hey, I was a prisoner. I was just doing my job. I was just following orders. You're going to make the things we need to survive while we wait for a rescue party? Yeah. Happy to. Oh, well, alright. Even a rank amateur like yourself should be able to... Oh, okay, fuck you. I just offered to help. Alright. Should be able to use that worn-out workbench outside to make the most basic essentials. I'm Lulu, by the way. Now, what will we need to hold out until help arrives? Let me see. Oh, Lulu's demands. So another common thing with this game is it has a certain format when it does, like, main story missions. You'll see something like this, and, it'll be like, mission, and then you'll have 3 phases. Generally, it's 3 phases. And, generally, each mission is also a pretty large spanning one. It kind of looks like that, but if you take a look, I can't. I don't have a cursor. If you look towards the left side of it, you can kind of see the little lines that show that it's actually the wooden blocks that you can see on the walls of this building we're in. We'll need shelter from the elements while we wait to be rescued. I'd rather not die of exposure before then. The walls must be at least 2 blocks high, and we'll need a door for getting in and out. Why not use this old shack? It's rather worse for wear, but I'm sure you can fix the place up. And that's another thing. In order to create rooms in this game, or houses, you don't actually need a roof. Just 2 blocks high, and a door. You can salvage some of the decking from the wreckage to patch up any holes. Just use those gloves of yours to pick it up. You won't have to worry about splinters that way. We have no idea how long it'll take for a search party to locate us, so we'll need to find enough sustenance to tide us over until we're rescued. There's bound to be a scallywinkle or two on the seashore. They're edible as long as you give them a good grilling on the bonfire first. You'll need some wood to build a fire. Luckily for us, there's plenty of pieces of driftwood and broken barrels from the shipwreck lying about. Don't worry, I got you covered. I got you covered, Lulu. I've been farming wood all over. You may as well put them to use. Now, I can't be expected to put my head down for the night on these lumpy old rocks. I need a proper bed if I'm to get my beauty sleep. I totally imagine she's like this whiny bitch, because I also know how she is in the future. I don't imagine you're capable of building 4 posters, so we'll just have to make do with 3 piles of straw bedding. Place them in the room when you're done. Hey, don't start telling us what to do, bossy boots. Who made you the leader here anyway? Oh, pipe down, you Neanderthal. You don't even have the common decency to wear a proper shirt. Don't think you're impressing anyone with those oh-so-mighty muscles. Say that again, and I'll show you how mighty these muscles are. Oh yeah? How about these guns? And the muscle goes down. Oh, Builder, you'll do these little favors for me, won't you? You'll save me from this savagery. Yes. That's wonderful. I knew you'd do exactly as I asked. You can consider these little tasks as training exercises if you like. Then, when you become a fully fledged builder, you'll have me to thank for it. Training exercises? Who does this girl think she is? Remember what I said before about putting her out of her misery? Well, how will we put her out of our misery instead? Yeah, I'm with you, Melroth. Let's get her out of here. Alright. That girl really gives me the hump. First she won't stop whinging, then the moment she wants something done, she's barking out orders like we're her servants. Can you guys tell that the writers are English? Don't let her boss you around, okay? You're a builder at the end of the day, not her skivvy. Yeah, I know she's stranded here too, but that doesn't mean you have to help her. Don't be such a soppy sad case. She's a castaway at the end of the day, same as us. You've got to look out for number 1. That's my motto. By the way, there's something I've been meaning to ask. You know you said you were a builder? Is that like something to do with a duck's nose? I think my brain just broke for a second. Well, whatever this builder business is all about, I'll help you. But only so I don't have to hang around with her. Have you decided which of her errands you'll do first? If we're up to me, I'd mend those walls while we're here. Just stuff some planks in the holes and hey, presto! We've builded ourselves a brand new room. Right? To be honest, I blanked out the rest of her requests. Speak to her again if you need a reminder. Sari, you repaired my room. See? I already knew she was going to ask me to do that, so I just did it ahead of time. Now I have somewhere to hide in safety should monsters attack. Not bad for a base apprentice. It's friggin' Super Smash Brothers all over again. Just so you know, a room must have a door and walls at least 2 blocks high. That's the first rule of rooms. Yes, you explained that to me. Anyway, I'm ever so happy to have a proper place to stay, and you two are very welcome to stop by anytime you like. Fuck you, bitch, this is my house! Complete. Make a room. Well, she seemed pretty satisfied with the new room. Right. Next up is dinner. She wanted us to cook some of those scallywinkle things on a bonfire, didn't she? Is that something you can do? I learned how to make a bonfire. What's the deal with that book? Huh? You just invented bonfires, and now you can build one if you have enough materials? All you need to do is put together some wood and oil on that worn-out workbench. Well, if it's oil you need, I can give you some. I wrung this out of a slime that got in my way earlier. You just wrung a random slime and then had no idea what you were going to do with the materials? Why don't you move back a few paces there, Malroth? I think we need some space. 3 splats of oil. All you need now is wood. That girl said you can get some from the driftwood and broken barrels on the beach. Whatever that means. Yeah. Come on, Malroth. 6 feet. 6 feet. Social distancing. Anyway, you better get that bonfire built. No use starving her. It'd only put her in an even worse mood than she already is. Alright. Let's go find some food. Cyanide and happiness. Nice one, Tigress. Get a little bit more wood. See, you know that whenever clapping can also be say. Wait. Why white background noise? You know, why you gotta bring the white into it? I'm kidding. I have to specify that that is a joke. I want to ask you something. I keep hearing about making and materials and builders. But what does any of that actually mean? You smash things you find here and there to get materials, which you use to make new stuff? That's what being a builder is all about? Ah, okay. I think I'm starting to get a clearer picture of what it is you guys do. How come I don't know already? Look, there might be 10 a penny where you come from, but I'm telling you, I've never met a builder. I've never been a builder before. Well, not that I remember anyway. When I get my memory back, I'll tell you all about my blissful builder-free childhood. I don't think anybody wants to know about your childhood. In the meantime, if you need a helping hand smashing stuff to get materials, then I'm your man. I destroy pretty much everything I touch. Hey, me too! You know those scallywinkles Lulu was asking for? There might be some knocking about nearby. Let's keep our eyes peeled and bag them all for ourselves. So that was a long-winded way of Malroth just explaining that whenever I break some resources that aren't blocks, like the kelp and shit like that, he'll go find a similar resource and break it alongside me. That is fair, Soda. It's very much a Dragon Quest game more than it is a building game. And Dragon Quest is one of those super long JRPGs. So yes, there's going to be a crap ton of dialogue. What's that funny looking thing you got there? It wouldn't be one of those scallywinkles that girl was jabbering on about by any chance. Well, it smells pretty fishy to me. If we ate one of them raw, we'd be chucking up chunks till the break of dawn. And that's something I'd rather avoid. Yeah, that's something I'd rather avoid too. You guys can have all of my scallywinkles. I don't do seafood. Also, the game tells you later, but not just yet. If you hold R, that's how you sprint. It uses stamina, though. Alrighty. Let's beat up some more slimes. And now we have to take... Never mind. I almost walked right past it. Let's see. Let's build 3. We certainly got the oil. Hell yeah! What's that thing you've made? It's hot as heck and it spits and crackles. It must be a bonfire. Doi? Yeah. Yeah, it is. But are you sure you know what you're doing with that, right? You know you're not supposed to play with fire, right? Bonfire Bistro. You can use a bonfire to cook food. Select an ingredient, put it on the fire with X, and then press A to start cooking. See what happens when you throw a scallywinkle on. Just a moment while I put more of these on. So, one thing you can see is there's like this little pot icon. That is sort of like your indicator that something in your action bar can be put on the bonfire. So I'm gonna cook kelp, and a scallywinkle. Careful, Sari. The scallywinkle just fell in the fire. Ah, that must be how you cook it. So you builders can make food too, eh? Still, it'll be a little while till that scallywinkle is completely cooked. Let's go and look for some more materials while we wait. Now I'm just going to stay right here. You also see like a question mark icon. That means that you haven't yet created whatever that bonfire item will produce. Like this, I have now made some crispy kelp. Which, if we open up the actual inventory here, so I've got the description here. I can see how much fullness and HP it restores. Kelp is 5% and 5. The crispy kelp, though, it restores 15% fullness and 10 HP. So cooking things is always better. The scallywinkle you can't eat before it's cooked. First seared scallywinkle. Lulu. That aroma. Is that the smell of succulently seared scallywinkle? I must have it. Hand this over. Yeah, you can have it. Nom nom. Ah, the scent of the seaside combines perfectly with the gravelly crunch of the sand grains. Simply irresistible. But you don't have to limit your culinary repertoire to scallywinkles, you know. If you see anything else that looks vaguely edible, try cooking it on a bonfire. I find a cooked meal much more filling than raw fare, and it makes me feel healthier too. Just remember that cookery is all about experimentation. Alright, second mission done. Oh, how rude of me. I just realized I never asked your names. Sari and Malroth, you say? I know you're a builder, Sari, but what do you do, Malroth? Well, Actually, I don't know what I do. I woke up on this island, but I can't remember anything before that. My memory's completely blank. Well, well. An apprentice builder and her amnesiac friend. What an unexpected partnership. Oh, we're not partners. If you think a guy like me would team up with a puny little runt like her, you must be dreaming. Hey, hey. Fuck you. Speaking of dreams, I'm starting to feel a little drowsy. It's been a long, stressful day, and that seared scallywinkle has filled me up nicely. So, Sari, how's progress going with the straw bedding I asked you to make? I'm really rather ready to hit the hay. Got another idea. Straw bedding. Basic bedding made from dried weeds plonked on a pile. Can be slept on. Here we go. She's got her book out again. What have you invented this time? Is that so? You reckon you can make straw bedding out of dry grass? Well, I think I saw something dry and grassy along the shore to the west. Could be what you're looking for. I mean, I have 8 of them. Damn it! I'm 1 off from making 3 beds. I've done this in 3 playthroughs now, where I thought it was just 2. Come on, just in case, let's make some more dried grass. Just move that rock a little bit. Yep. All asleep. Alright, food-wise... is this co-op? Yes and no. It's co-op once you pass a certain point, which is usually about 20 to 30 hours into the game. And the only co-op aspect is this one island, which is like 20% of the main story. And there's certain restrictions, so it's one of those things where it could be fun to play co-op if your friend was already planning to get it to play the game itself. But if you wanted to get the game just to play co-op with your friends, I would not recommend it for that. Because you have to go through a lot of the game. I think you have to get to the second island and finish that one. The second island that isn't this one. In order to actually unlock the little co-op thing. Once you reach that point, you both can fiddle around on this island. Alright. Oh, yeah, and the scaling kills restore quite a bit. 20% bonus and 10% HP. Build some beds. This is wonderful, Sari. You've made a bed for me and a couple for yourselves, too. Taking a nap during the day will help to recharge our energies, and after the sun goes down, we'll be able to while away the dark and dangerous night in Dreamland. I wonder what Mama and Papa would say if they knew I was rubbing shoulders with a builder, and on a desert island, no less. When the children of Hargon attacked my hometown of Rippleport, my parents were caught up in the fighting. Those maniacal monsters murdered them in cold blood. So I stowed away on that accursed ship, hoping to avenge their deaths, but I was caught before I had a chance to do anything. We all know what happened next. Oh, Papa, Mama, I may be marooned on a desert island with these two lumbering lummoxes, but I shall survive. I pray that you watch over me in these trying times. Anyway, thank you both ever so much for sorting our sleeping arrangements. It's been a long, hard day. I suggest we all get some well-earned rest. And third mission complete. Alright, so this mission, first main story mission, is complete. Let's see now. You've repaired the room, sorted out my sleeping arrangements, made me supper. I do believe that's everything. I freaking hope it's everything. I've been working myself to the bone for you. I must say, it's a real relief to have a builder around, and judging by the quality of your work, one would never imagine you were still only learning the ropes. I know we're stranded here, but in a weird way, I'm actually looking forward to it. I shall give you even more work to do, so that you might blossom as a builder. The castaway life might be a little less luxurious than I'm accustomed to, but even so, I think this could be a fun little adventure. And as for you, Malroth, this could be the perfect opportunity to absorb a little culture. And maybe even some manners. I just did the Italian thing. Not the right time for the Italian thing. There's a future guy that might be good for the Italian thing. Now then, Sari, I want you to go out at first light every morning and forage 30 scallywinkles and 50 strips of kelp. It must all be cooked by lunchtime or I shall be cross. First of all, fuck you. And second of all, get the shit out there and make it yourself. The Italian thing, I put my fingers up and I went like that. I don't know what that was, but... I thought Lulu might calm down a bit once she got what she wanted, but she's just as big a pain in the neck as she was before. Still, I'm impressed. Despite all her nagging, you made everything we need to stay alive. I wish I could do what you do. Hey, Sari, can I have a go on that workbench? I want to try making something myself. Alright. I've been watching you make stuff all day, and I'm pretty sure I know exactly what to do. Watch this, Sari. I'm going to be a builder just like you. Now then, what was it you do first? Oh, Lord, let's watch the guy work. No, that's not right. Damn it, why isn't this working? Also, where the hell did you get a metal sledgehammer? Alright, you asked for it. Grrr! What did I do wrong? It doesn't make sense. I don't know what you did wrong, but you better not have broken my workbench. Ah, nice, Seaweed. I get that Fairly Odd Parents reference. Internet? Gah, why can't I make things? At this rate, I'll never be a builder. Come on, Malroth. You gotta reach for the stars, because at least if you fall, you'll land on the moon. Unless you're a complete dumbass, then you'll plummet back to Earth. Oh no, man! I love Fairly Odd Parents. I may not remember all the episodes, but I remember some of the references. Ah, forget it. I thought making stuff would be all fun and games, but it's actually way harder than it looks. Yeah, no shit. I got a lot of respect for all the craftsmen in my family. Huh. Sorry, Sari. I'll be relying on you to build things for me from here on out. Ow. God, I've been talking too much. I'm getting all tongue-tied. And, seeing as you made all that stuff for Lulu, I think it's about time you even things out and made something for me.
Me, it's all about me. I'm the me monster.
Shout out to Brian Regan. Alright, you whiny baby, I'll make you something. An oaken club. Good. He's a total brute. He works great with a club. You know, this is really making that Neanderthal comment by Lulu come back. Alright, let's make you a club. Is that for me? What would I want with a silly old stick? It's not just any stick, it's an oaken club. I can use it to whack stuff. Aha! That sounds right up my alley. Alright, I'll take it. Give it here. Sari gives an oaken club to Malroth. Hey, this really is a club and a half. I wonder how it performs. Only one way to find out. Stand back while I give this beauty a few test swings. Hey, hey! Stop swinging that shit right at me. Ha! I like it. No, I love it. Squishing slimes will be so much more satisfying now. And to think, you made it using only the junk we found on the beach. You're amazing. Thank you. The first sincere comment I've actually gotten this game. Thanks, Sari. This club is the best present anyone's ever given me. I think. Huh? Sari, can you feel that? Some kind of evil aura. It must be coming from a monster, but whatever it is, it's way more dangerous than those scrawny little slimes we saw before. This could be a good chance for you to learn a thing or two about how to fight. Just follow my lead, and you'll be scrapping with the best of them in no time. The monster's somewhere down the coast of the west. Come on, I want to break in my new club by breaking that sucker's skull. First off, how do you know that? Do you have, like, monster radar? A new destination has been added to your map. Sure. Group of monsters has appeared. Alright. Well, if you don't mind me, Malroth, I'm going to just take care of the small ones. You can take care of Mr. Fatso. I'm gonna come behind. Nope. Leave me alone. Oh, thanks, Malroth. Yay! We won, guys. Whoa, what was that? When you stuck your hand out just then, I got this irresistible urge to slap it. It's called a high five? It's something friends do to celebrate a job well done? Huh. I never thought of myself as the touchy-feely type, but maybe I can make an exception for this high five malarkey.
Huh.
Anyway, how did you enjoy the battle? I don't know about you, but I'm feeling fitter already. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, level up. And my voice cracked. Malroth gets stronger and Sari reaches level 2. Her maximum HP increase. I know there's a typo right there. It's supposed to be increases. I actually think it's intentional. And the reason I think it's intentional is because the first Dragon Warrior, which eventually became Dragon Quest, had that same typo as the level up. Felt good whacking that rat, right? It's like an irritating little itch has been well and truly scratched.
Huh.
But don't forget, you're a builder, not a fighter. If you want to stick to the construction, you could leave the monster mashing to me. Hell no, I love fighting. Still, building does look like fun. I wish I could make stuff like you do. But I guess wanton destruction is more my bag. Anyway, let's head back to the hut before Lulu steals all the bedding. She's a wily one, alright. You better make sure you sleep with one eye open tonight. Sari. I'm glad I met you. What do you say we explore the whole island together, just you and me? Well, let's do it tomorrow. I'm about to conk out any second now. Time to hit the hay. Resting in a bed during the daytime will restore your health, but climb into bed at night and you'll go straight to sleep and wake up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed the next morning. Oh, by the way, Tigris, if you're still here, this little circle is essentially the co-op thing. And you can't, yeah, like I said, you can't access it until later in the game. Oh, there's that kelp I left behind. Ah, they got jokes. All the jokes. Okay, let's pick up some of these. Aha! Wake you up. Gonna disturb your sleep, because I don't like you. Sorry, Sari, but I'm far too tired to talk. We've got a big day ahead of us tomorrow, so I'm gonna get some shut-eye. I suggest you two do the same. Fine. Good morning, you two. I hope you slept soundly, because our new life as castaways officially begins today. Our first mission is to collect some kelp for breakfast from the Eek! No! What is it, Lulu? A monster? It's my scallywinkle. It's disappeared. What? Alright, Malroth, own up. I know it was you. I purposely only ate half of that seared scallion cold last night so I could have the rest for breakfast. Give it back this instant. What are you wittering on about? I haven't touched your manky, half-munched mollusk. These guys love alliteration. That aura. What's going on this time? Hey, you two. You're gonna want to see this. Aha! There's the culprit. That monster must be the one who snaffled my scallywinkle. Ha ha ha! Oh, believe me, there's a lot of typos in this game. They get a lot worse near the end. Also, hey, suddenly stairs. Whoa, it just took down the whole cliff. And are those steps? Oh ho ho, this way, young whippersnappers. Oh hey, we finally got some music. That floating freak can't seriously expect us to follow it, can it? On second thoughts, maybe it'd be able to tell us something about the island. Sari, Lulu, let's get after that monster. I've got some questions that need answering. Aight. Nom. Sup, dude? Oh ho ho! This way! Quickly now! Grr, stay where you are, you freaky fogey. I don't like this one bit. That mad old monster's even made the sky turn a funny color. Who cares about the stupid sky? I want my breakfast and you two are going to jolly well help me get it back. Alright, spoiled ass princess. This way, kitty winkles. Nearly there. Don't call us that. Don't call us that. That's... no. Bad, whatever you are. He's leading us on a wild goose chase. Does that horrid hammerhead expect us to follow him all the way up to the top of the mountain? Yes. That monster's got some kind of strange power. I've never felt anything like it. We need to catch up. Whoa. What's a nice place like this doing on a desert island? Or what's a place like this? Come on, Sari. The hammerhead's just up ahead. Let's make it spill the beans on all the island's secrets. Alright. This is an interesting place.
There's no escape now, you sneaky scallywinkle swindler. Just hand over the bivalve and no one gets hurt. Surely a noble lady can permit a hungry hammerhood her half-snarfed leftovers. I'll tolerate no excuses. Stealing is stealing. No ifs or buts about it. Sari seared that scallywinkle especially for me. Now give it back, you horrible, hoary, hairy hermit.
See? Alliteration. I'm at least 10 times over this playthrough. I'm going to fuck up one of these alliterations. Ah, yes. Sari. It just so happens that I've been waiting for a builder to rock up here for, a very long time indeed. Wait. How do you know she's a builder? Ho ho, you're an observant one, aren't you? Why, the very reason I pinched that scrumptious scallywinkle was to lure your fine friend up here. Look around you, Sari. This temple has lain in this sorry state for longer than I can recall. If you are the builder I believe you to be, then perhaps you can fix it. Everything you need to build the temple is right here in these chests. But a fresh-faced builder like you might find the going difficult without a blueprint as a guide. Come back here, you conniving old codger. If you think we're going to fix your house for free, you've got another thing coming. And anyway, what's a blueprint? No worries. Have a good night, Seaweed, and chat to you whenever. Sari draws out a mountaintop temple blueprint. Blueprints are a big thing in the game, but they're kind of like for almost the entirety of the game and all of the story mode, pretty much. They're just in specific areas. So, one thing you can do is partially behind my screen, but you can see the top of it. You can adjust kind of the floor level that you're viewing for the blueprint. So this one has 3 levels. The ground, 1 level up, and 2 levels up. So, I need those blocks there, and then I can put the braziers on the top. Sari, why did you draw all these lines on the ground? Is this one of those blueprints the Hammerhood was telling us about? Gosh, you've never even been here before, but you were still able to drop a design for the mountaintop temple. That's incredible! Now all you have to do is build it. Make sure you follow the blueprint to the block now. If that old loony was telling the truth, those chests should contain everything you need to finish the job. It looks like all you need to do is place masonry wall blocks in squares and put a brazier on top of each one. Use your gloves to move them if you make a mistake. Are you ready to show Gary Glows a Lot how a real builder does things? Keep one eye on the blueprint, and you can't go wrong. Built to spec. Press the minus button when you're standing on a blueprint to view more info about it. Check the blueprint as you build, and make sure every block is in its rightful place. Yeah! Yeah, pretty much. So the quest he gave me is essentially to restore some of the temple. And but my character thought up a blueprint, and all I have to do is match the blueprint. You can see I've got the blueprint here. And it gives me the idea of what the blueprint is supposed to look like, and then I just have to put the blocks in the right places. Answer me one thing, though. How did you come up with that blueprint in the first place? Wait, I think I know the answer. That big book on your back has everything you need to know to be a builder written inside. You're busted now, Sari. The secret's out, so you may as well let me read it. You won't? Why not? Is something the matter, Sari? You've gone all red. Wait. You don't have a mucky magazine sandwiched between the pages, do you? Muckiness doesn't matter to me. A quick wipe down with a damp cloth and it'll be good as... Ho ho ho! You finished repairing the temple, I see. I knew you wouldn't let me down. All it took was a glance and you drew up that blueprint as quick as a flash. You're the real deal, Sari. A builder born and bred. Yeah, I just skipped right over that reference they were making. As a thank you for their hard work, I'd like to give you a little present. Here, you deserve it for the cracking job you did. Sweet. My hammer now. A silly old hammer. I thought you were going to give me back my breakfast. That's a giant mallet. An indispensable item in the toolkit of any self-respecting builder. With that hammer in your hand, you can break blocks you couldn't before, and gather even more materials. I also have another corking gift for you, Sari. I'm sure you'll like this one. I give you this island. All of it. Every last block. What? You're giving her this entire island? All she did was repair the temple. I mean, why not? This world was once home to a legendary builder. They came to this island, the Isle of Awakening, and sought to turn it into their very own piece of paradise. But now, everything has crumbled away. All that remains is the ancient builder's belief, bedded in the blocks beneath us. It's giving us a preview of actually the areas that that you start building in after every island. Long have I waited for another builder to come, one who can bring life back to this barren land, block by block. Yeah, maybe bed in a while. Hey, Dillman. Man, it's been a while. He speaks like that because kind of every monster in this game has their own unique kind of dialect. Like, the slimes in the game constantly make goo, slime, slurp references. the little Drakkies, the little bat guys, they're always lisping. And in the case of the hammerheads, every now and then they'll have one word that they repeat several times. And you want Sari here to do all the hard work. We don't even know what we're supposed to build. And we don't know who you are, either. I bet this island isn't even yours to give away. Good to see you, too. Things have been going alright. You know, just surviving. You know, we've got a bit of a thing going on in the world at large right now. What about you? It certainly is mine, mine, mine. I'll have you know, I'm the guardian spirit of this island. And what I say goes. Well, it looks like you've just become the proud owner of a private island, Sari. Are you going to take the offer? Oh, took me a moment there. I'm glad that you kept going because I almost didn't get the sarcasm through the text. Are you going to take the offer? If you do accept, would you mind if I stayed here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. Oh yeah, now you're going to suck up to me now that I own the island, huh? Alright, yeah? Alright, you can stay. I'll stick around too, at least until I've got my memory back. I mean, if that's okay with you. Oh no, I got both of them sucking up to me. Yeah, feels fucking good to be the king. What do you say, Sari? You take the island. It's a stonking good offer. Stonking? Stonking? The fuck kind of adjective is stonking? I mean, yeah. I just knew you'd make the right decision. Now we can begin work on Lulutopia. Excuse me, I didn't say you could name the island. The first thing I want is a palace. Malroth, I need you to... Lulutopia? I don't think so. Today we establish Malroth's empire of evisceration, right, Sari? And she can be our first sacrifice. No. No. Ho ho ho! You young upstarts. This island belongs to Sari now. You should leave big decisions like these up to her. Now, Sari, you must be itching to try at that giant mallet of yours. Come up and see me if you can break this wall behind me. There's an absolutely smashing treasure back there that I think you'll be very interested in. Will I? Will I now? Tooltip, hammer. Hammers are perfect for bashing large objects. Press ZR once for a single strike, or press and hold to hit continuously. You can switch tools at any time by pressing A. I don't know what she's doing behind me, but I don't want to know. You call that a treasure? It just looks like a tatty old notice board to me. It may seem ordinary to the untrained eye, but that notice board is in fact a portal through which a builder may peek into other dimensions. I'll explain more later. For now, just peer into the portal and marvel at all the knockout things you see. The notice board is where builders go to share their favorite snaps. Use it when you want to show off or need a spark of inspiration. Must be connected to the network to access the old overboard. No. You can't use the notice board unless you connect to the network. Don't care. Oh ho ho, did you like what you saw, young nuns? Oh yes, I saw the most wonderful photographs. There were so many of them. I hope Sari takes the time to snap a few herself. I could be her model. Ho ho ho. You young young'uns enjoy yourselves. Come and find me when you're done. I'll be waiting right out here. Open the menu with D-pad and press X to enter snapshot mode. You can store up to 99 snaps in your album, which can be accessed from the miscellaneous submenu. Don't care. Don't care at all. Oh. So, how do you like your new notice board? It's quite the snapper's paradise, isn't it? As long as you have one of those boards nearby, you can flout the laws of space and time and observe the work of other builders whenever you desire. And you can put your creations on display for other builders to view too. I'm sure you can see that the notice board is a super source of ideas and inspiration. Half of that was complete gibberish to me, but if it helps you build the palace of my dreams, I'm all for it. Fuck you. Speaking of which, I can't see you making much progress on that anytime soon. There's one rather big stumbling block that's getting in the way. It's this island. There are hardly any raw materials, and I don't think even a master builder would contemplate constructing a castle out of scallywinkles and kelp. Alright. Fair point. Oh, I know that, little lassie. There's only one way to get your hands on the materials you need. Track them down elsewhere and bring them back here. As the young damsel pointed out, this island is more than a little lacking in useful materials for an aspiring builder. But even if you had everything you needed, I doubt you'd make much headway with just the three of you. Wood and stone are all well and good, but what you really need is people. You'll have to travel to other islands and bring back a few friends to help you out. Besides, it gets lonely rattling around on this island all by yourself. A few fresh faces will liven the place up. Hold on. I thought we were stranded here. How are we supposed to get to the other islands without a ship? A top-notch question indeed, and one that the heavens shall soon answer. Mr. Hammerhood, do you have a direct link with God? I mean, you are pretty glowy, so... You're just winging this, aren't you? You don't have a clue. Hmm? A ship. Whoever would have thought it? You're doing this on purpose now. Alright, out with it. Who are you really? And you can cut all that guardian spirit rubbish. Well, to tell you the truth, I can't remember who I am. I'm not even sure I ever knew. But I've got a funny feeling that it will all come right back to me if I watch Sari work her building magic. Well, there's no time like the present. Let's go and speak to the captain of that ship and get the work started. A new destination has been added to your map. You'll take fall damage if you fall from a high place. Conserve your health by descending little by little. I mean, it's fine. I have a lot of food I can eat. Good thing I have like a mega metabolism. Ahoy there, me briny bilge rats. I haven't seen any other humans for fathoms. The name's Brownbeard. I was painting the ocean blue, minding me bee's knees, when I sailed right into the path of one of the children of Hagen's slave ships. I managed to avoid them, but only by steering into a terrible storm. By the time I realized my map was back to front, I was already stuck in a coffee stain. I tried to turn back, but I was lost at sea. That's when I eyed this island on me portboard bow, and it punted over.
So what's your story? How did you young whippersnappers end up here? My name's Lulu, and this is the kingdom of Lulutopia. Shut up! Or at least it will be, once Sari here is finished with it. Lulutopia, eh? Sounds like a lovely place for land lovers like yourself. Aye, and a safe haven for a salted old sea dog like me. Goddess only knows what would have become of me if I hadn't sloshed up on these shores. Goddess only knows what this guy's talking about. Tell you what, if you let me stick around, I'll be your chauffeur. I'll ship you off to any island from here to the second stain on my map's backside. Or at least I'll try. You see, I know these oceans like the back of me neck, and I don't know me neck at all. But if you hear of any islands nearby, I'll happily ferry you over. Well, your boat's on the bit of a small side, but it looks in decent nick. I'd say we got a deal. Ho, ho, ho. Seems everything is dropping into place. The fine captain will take you to nearby islands, where I'm sure you'll find plenty of materials and able-bodied helpers to bring back. Well, the first thing Lulutopia needs is a little greenery. I can picture it now. Tree-lined boulevards, spacious parks, and tables sagging under the weight of freshly picked vegetables. In that case, you should first visit Furrow Field, an island to the east, famed for its fertile field and fruitful farms. The island is home to a young lass with a bright future in farming, and a dashing dandy with a bushy beard. They should be able to help your cause. I'll mark it on Captain Brownbeard's map. You just lead the sailing to him. You heard the magic monster, Sari? Come and find me when you're ready to go, and we'll weigh the anchor. It was 5 tons last time I checked. That was a bad joke. That's a bad joke. Ahoy, Sari. Where will you be holding anchor to today? Alright. With that, I think I'm going to call it here. We are just about at the 2-hour mark, which is usually where I kind of call things. So, thank you to everyone who came out. This is actually the most viewers I've had in I think 3 or 4 years. So sweet. Thanks. I hope you guys enjoyed what we've got so far. I'm definitely going to return to this. I don't know when. I'm going to try to do it very soon, though. I don't really have much else to do. And with that... Oh. Aeonis! Thanks for the follow. Unfortunately, you caught me right at the end of the stream. I am just closing up shop. So, anyway, thank you everyone for watching, and keep an eye out for those notifications for the next time I stream, probably sometime in the evening. And with that, bye-bye.